hate to disappoint her. With a grinding shudder, the long, heavy wagon came to a halt. A small band of town waits played a flourish, and the actors came out from the tent. All but Master Crounce. Jasper bit his nails. Master Crounce must have heard the flourish. But where was he? The actors moved to their places. At last, just as his fellows had begun to murmur about his absence, Master Crounce jumped onto the wagon from behind and climbed to his perch, a rickety platform that would lower him from heaven to earth after his first speech. The crowd hushed as God the Father began. Always they chose an actor with a bass voice for the part. "First, when I this world had wrought, wood and wind and waters one, and all kin thing that now is aught, full well methought that I did then." The player's voice rumbled like distant thunder. God would sound like this, Jasper thought. "Angels, blow your bems forthwith, ilka creature for to call." The angels blew their trumpets. It gave Jasper chills to think that on this day they were given a glimpse of the Last Judgment. He vowed to live a good life, so that he might not fear as did the bad souls on this day of reckoning. "We mun be placed for our sin's sake, forever from our salvation, in hell to dwell with fiends black, where never shall be redemption." As the third angel spoke, Jasper looked up at Jesus, who finally came into the play. From heaven, Jesus spoke. "This woeful world is brought to end." Someone in the crowd giggled. Jasper looked around and saw a pretty woman standing with two men, the heavy-set man who had hailed Master Crounce and another. It was the woman who had giggled. The heavy-set man glared at her. The other man frowned and bent toward her to say something. Jasper wondered at the woman's blasphemy. For even though it was Master Crounce who played the role, a mere mortal touched with sin as all men were, yet he was Jesus this day. But Jasper soon forgot the incident as Jesus spoke the words, "All mankind there shall it see," and the platform began its creaky descent through smoke. It was Jasper's favourite part. When the smoke cleared, Master Crounce as Jesus was standing on the main platform, his cowl thrown back. And then Jasper could see his eyes, shining with the sanctity of his role. Master Crounce was transformed by the part. "My apostles and my darlings dear." Jasper thought his master wonderful. He loved listening to him. Unfortunately, as Jesus' last words were spoken, Jasper had to begin the circuit of the wheels, greasing them for departure. He strained to hear the last lines. "They that would sin and ceased naught, of sorrows seer now shall they sing, and they that mended them while they might, shall remain and dwell in my blessing." As Jasper reached the last wheel, he looked up where his mother had sat. She was gone. Jasper was puzzled. How could she leave while Master Crounce still spoke? And then he saw her being led away, supported by two neighbours. Her feet shuffled, and her head lolled to one side. Holy Mary, Mother of God! What had happened? The sight haunted Jasper for the rest of the day. Even the sight of Master Crounce's shining eyes could not ease his fear. Jasper did not return home until just before dawn the next morning. His mother was asleep. Mistress Fletcher, a neighbour, watched over her. The small, windowless room reeked of blood and sweat. The smell frightened Jasper. "What happened?" he asked. Mistress Fletcher's large eyes were sad as they gazed on Jasper. "Women's trouble. Came on her in the crowd. A woman in her condition had no business in such a crowd." "Will she live?" the boy wondered, but he could not bring himself to utter the question. Mistress Fletcher sighed and stood. "I'll be off for a bit of sleep. Be a good boy and lie beside her so you wake if she wakes, eh?" She patted him on the head. "I'll check in after I've fed my own lot in the morning."